Hey everybody, it's Gladys back here again, and this is going to be the first episode we're going to kick off with the Dust series. And it being the first episode, what I first wanted to do is kind of break down the menu for you. When you first start in, you're in a room by yourself, and you've got a couple different options you can look at. What I'm looking at right now is if you walk to the right, there's a panel, and it's for your drop suit fitting. And this is showing all your drop suits and the weapons attached to them, the augmentations and everything that you have set up for you. There's a couple presets, and then you have the options to add completely customizable ones that you can build from scratch, and it'll break down everything. Right now we're looking at the attributes tab for my frontline starter kit. Next is fitting, and you can see it's got max CPU, max PG. These are going to be important numbers because you can't go over them. It's almost like if you only have so much you can carry and then you try to carry more than that, it won't work. It won't let you go into the battlefield with higher numbers than what your maximum is. So when you go to edit a drop suit, as you see what I'm doing right now, with the left analog stick you can kind of just do a clockwise or counterclockwise motion, and you can get to your different options. And you can have the info shown for everything, and it'll show you for your weapons, your damage, your rate of fire, your accuracy rating, clip size. And then for me right here, I noticed that I've only got, I think, 16 tactical assault rifles, so I'm buying 30 more directly from the marketplace to replenish my stock. And that's one of the interesting things that people are going to have to get used to in Dust, is that you have basic stock options on your preset drop suits to where you have weapons. You'll never not have any weapons. However, those are the bare bones minimum that the game just gives you, and you can't run out of those. Those are unlimited. So if you want better weapons, or weapons that do different things, etc., etc., then you're going to have to buy them from the marketplace. And for every time that you die using that weapon, that's one gone. So if you see, I bought 30 of those tactical assault rifles, so that's 30 rounds that I can play and die in while still using that. Now, it's every death. It's not you take one into the battle and it doesn't matter how many times you die. That's one weapon for each death. So that's one thing you're going to have to keep in mind. Now, here we're in the marketplace. On the left column, you see everything that you can buy. And these are all, again, very detailed, very in-depth. Skills are going to be one of your most important things. So I'm going to open that tab up here. We're going to go to skills. And then this shows you all the different aspects of skill points that you're going to have to look at. You got weaponry, drop suits, vehicles, turrets, engineering, electronics, mechanics. It's got a ton of stuff that you've got to look through, and then you can pick anything, and you can go through. What you're going to want to look at is prerequisites if you want to pick out anything, because it won't let you use it unless you have skill points already put into it. It's, like I said, it's extremely in-depth and detailed, almost overwhelmingly so. This is not going to be a game that you guys are just going to pick up and play. This is going to have some dedicated learning time. Up on the very top of the screen, you'll see my skill points at 600 some odd thousand, and unallocated 68,945. What's that telling you is my total skill points that I've gathered throughout playing, and unallocated. That means the skill points that I have available for me to use. So what you're seeing me do right now, light weapon capacity, and then right now light weapon rapid reload, I'm buying those skill books, which will allow me to upgrade, to put skill points into that skill. You have to buy the skill book before you can put points into a skill, and that's where the skill points come in. Now with the books, you have to buy them. If you see it towards the right in blue, it's got numbers like 72,000 ISK, 292,000 ISK, 192,000. Those ISK is the money that you use in the game, and you get that from completing contracts, participating in battles, stuff like that. So you have to buy the skill books with the money, the ISK, and then, as you'll see me do here, I'm going to go to my character and then skills, and now I can put my skill points in to light weapon capacity and light weapon rapid reload because I just bought those skill books. And you can see I've got some that are already upgraded somewhat. I've got level 4, level 3 on a few of the things. And then as I'm using my skill points, things are now going in red because you can see the next level cost that's showing you how much it'll take to upgrade to the next level in that particular skill. So after giving myself a few upgrades, I'm now out. Augmentations are going to be another thing that people are going to have to look at. Those are bonuses or boosts, and those are pretty helpful on the battlefield, as well as, you know, with your drop suits and your weaponry and your abilities in the game. Now, again, because there's so much to do, I wanted to just do kind of a quick overview of everything. So right now I just opened up my assets, and you can look, if you go to all, it'll show you everything that you currently own. Like, it'll have the number owned, that's your quantity. And then requirements, you can see right there for the Assault A series, the book has an X just above it. That means I don't meet the requirements. So what I have to do is scroll over after selecting it and look at the prerequisites. So I need to have level 3 Caldari Assault. So this is going to be how you want to progress. Is you're going to want to probably pick some items or where you want to get to in the game, and then try to get there. That's going to be your goal. So I would say pick an item that you want, and then try to meet those prerequisites, and that'll unlock stuff. As far as playing with friends, this is something that was kind of confusing to me at first. You have to add people to your contacts list. This is the easiest way to do it. So what you're going to want to do is get your friends, like have them send you mail and tell you their name, their soldier's name on Dust, so you can add them. But you're going to have to do a search. It's kind of weird, and I'll explain that further in detail in later videos. If you hit select, it'll bring up your chats, and you've got a couple different selections you can make: notifications, local, corp, and squad. Squad is what you're going to go to when you want to play with friends. They only have 4-man squads, but I'm hoping this is something that's going to increase in the future. So you're going to want to hit squad, create squad, and then that's how you invite people. You can invite them by searching for them or whatever. When you finally get people in your squad, if you see what I did, I hit start and went down to options. You're going to want to turn voice chat on and push to talk off. This way you can just talk seamlessly instead of hitting the push to talk option. This makes it much easier to communicate with your friends in battle and in the menus. And then again, hit select to go to your chats, go right a couple times, and then up to that push to talk option, and make sure it's on off. And this will allow you to chat with all your friends without having to use the push to talk options. So I know I've been throwing a lot of information at you very quickly. Like I said, this is just a bare bones minimalist overview of the main menu of Dust and what you're going to be interacting with, and kind of touching on the details of some of them. We'll be doing a lot more of these in the future, so keep an eye out. Make sure you guys subscribe to the YouTube, and we'll see you on the battlefield. Take care.